Happy Monday! It is March 7th, 2022, and I want to talk to you this morning about magic. Magic is real, and the faster we get playing with it, working it, and doing it, the faster we can see major change in this planet's evolutionary experience right now. Okay? So, we are the magic. First thing I want to talk to everybody about. We are the magic. We are the ones who create this reality. They tell us what they want us to have, and we think it's going to happen. So then we make it happen with our thoughts because we believe. We believe. Belief is everything, people. If you don't believe something, it holds no water. Okay? It has no solidity in your life. So belief is fundamental, absolutely fundamental. And I really want people to understand that because we got to believe that we have power. We've been taught and convinced, programmed, or whatever, that we are powerless servants and less than magical and hardly extraordinary beings. And yet we are incredibly extraordinary. We are fully magical and we are supernatural. Okay? And that the reason they do that is because they know that if we knew, we would use that power and they wouldn't be able to touch us. It's not that we would use it against them. We wouldn't need to, but they would know that they couldn't touch us. They couldn't do anything to us. They couldn't make us do their bidding if we were already in command of our own bidding, of our own experience in our own lives. So magic is real, and the life that we live is just a giant magic show. And one of the things we really need to really think about right now is, what do we want tomorrow? Because I can tell you, they've got their plans for tomorrow. The dark side has their plans for tomorrow, and they've laid them out. Like, they're not shy about it. They have rules to follow, just like we have to, and they are telling us ahead of time. Most of the time, we don't believe they're like that. We don't believe they're going to be doing the things that they say they're going to be doing. We don't even think for a moment that they would do anything to hurt us, and yet that's their plan, and it's right out in the open for everybody to read. So, belief. We need to believe we are strong, and we need to believe that our agenda is what's going to prevail. Okay? And our agenda is a new earth, not a new world order, a new earth with a wonderful new vibration and a place where we can all exist in beautiful peace and harmony forever, I guess, however long that takes. I think it's just accomplishing the goal that matters. So here we are. We live on this planet energetically. This whole world is expanding, evolving, and growing energetically. Everything is happening on an energetic level, right? It's all about energetics. And we have to tip the scale to be a more positive vibrational energetic experience happening on this planet than the dark side is right now, okay? Because they're working their magic against us all the time, people, all the time. They don't want you to believe magic is real and that it doesn't exist because they're using theirs against us. And if we used ours against them, they'd know. They'd know. They'd have no power over us. And that we would be those beautiful, magnificent, divine beings that we are created to be, that they're so afraid of us being. So they hold us down and they attempt to inflict upon humanity their horrible agendas of depopulation and colonization, turning everybody into artificial intelligence. They really do want to go against complete nature here. So they believe in magic, whether you do or not. And the faster you start believing that you have power and the magical abilities, the faster we can do something collectively. Remember, they're working to destroy this planet. And they're going full steam ahead with it. Like, that is their game, totally. And we need to step up and stop not only their actions, but we need to allow Mother Earth to have her healing and her ability to ascend, right? Unhindered, uninterfered with, like non-interfered with. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, very real stuff. They talk about it being entertainment. They tell you it's not real. They tell you this, that. You know what? They cast a spell on humanity a really long time ago. And so most of us don't believe that we're magical. Most of us don't even believe in magic. And most of us don't believe there's anything to our lives. Those of us who have always seen deeper into our lives, who've always looked for the deeper meaning, for the depth of something, looked into something to see what else is there, those of us, we know magic is real. And we know that that's exactly what they're using against us. So we know that at the core of it all, we have power, limitless power. All the power of the universe is flowing through us all right now, every day. We just have to harness it, work it, just like we're supposed to. You know, Oxford describes, or defines rather, magic as the supposed art of controlling things by supernatural powers. Supposed. Supposed. I'm going to tell you something. This world right now is under siege by the dark forces, who are very, very, very skilled at magic and who believe in it wholly. Okay? And I mean wholly as in WHOLLY and HOLY. They know magic is holy. And they've cast us under a spell. They've put us under a spell for a long, long time, and we're all waking up to it. Those of us who've known about it for a long time have been trying to wake others up to it, but those of us who are waking up to it right now, the power's ours. And they know it. And that's what scares them. Magic is important to know as a reality because it is our lives. It's how we create our experience here. And again, they've written a book, you know, they've got us playing by their game here, and they're counting on us creating for them what we're afraid of them creating for us based on that, because fear is a very strong energy. As you can see, it's workable. So they used it because it's a perfect tool to work this stuff with, and they have. And that power that fear holds, because it's a very raw emotion, it's a very strong power, it is pure vibration, right? And they feed off that. So you have to ask yourself, is your magic helping or hurting, right? And their magic is hurting us. We need to use our magic to help us, okay? To help us and to help Mother Earth. Remember, words are spells. Words are spells. And they hijacked our language for that very reason, because they wanted to make the words that we knew of as one thing and believed in, you know, as one thing or as one definition or one meaning, they changed it along the way. Oh, coincidence doesn't mean cooperating incidents. No. That just seems like those two words were smashed together to make one word to describe or define something that we're talking about here. No. That's not it. Coincidences aren't real. They're not real. They're not cooperating incidents. No. They just kind of fall there randomly, arbitrarily. See where I'm going? See where I'm going with this, people? Okay, so we've been under a spell for a long, long time, and we're waking up to it. And now we're going to use our magic not only to protect ourselves, to protect this planet, but also to accomplish what we really came here to do, and that is to help this planet evolve and to ascend to a higher vibration by getting her out of this third density and into a higher fifth density vibration. It's a much finer vibration. And the way we're doing that is energetics. It's all energy, because beyond physicality is energy. Everything is made of energy. We know that. And you can't destroy it or create it. You can only manipulate it. You can only harness it, work it, do it, you know, this way, that way, the other way. That's the way it works. So we are the magic. And I really just want to impress upon people. Little things every single day, done at a certain time in a certain way, that's a ritual. Brushing your teeth every morning at 8 o'clock, a certain way, left side first or right side first, whichever it works for you, that's a ritual. And every time you do that, you put power into that experience because it builds, it compounds. Magic is our reality. And the faster we realize that with real eyes, we'll see through their real lies and use the magic for ourselves, for our prosperous, beautiful, evolutionary, constructive, and incredibly expanding, beautiful evolution. Right? Our ascension, Mother Earth's ascension. Work your magic, people. Magic is real. And remember, they believe in it, so you better start believing in it too. You know, they tell people not to point your fingers. You were taught not to point your fingers. You know why? Because your finger is a wand. And you could direct energy through that finger. You can hurt people if you really, really wanted to. If you believe strong enough, because it's all about the belief. If you believe strong enough without any doubt whatsoever, molecular structure has to abide by your wish, by your intention, okay? So when you understand what that means, you realize that that's just magic. It's all fueled by intention. So we need to get our intentions right. And our intentions are heal ourselves, heal the planet, like let the planet heal herself, because we're all here to heal ourselves, right? We're here to save ourselves. Nobody's here to save us. We are here to save ourselves, but we are here in the saving of ourselves to ultimately and collectively save this planet and her experience so that she no longer is subjected to the evil forces of darkness that have taken over. Now, not all darkness is bad. Obviously, some darkness is good and some darkness is necessary. You know, seeds are planted in darkness. Babies grow in wombs. It's pretty dark in there as far as I can tell. I don't have a lot of lights. There was no window for my kids. So, you know, I'm pretty sure there was no skylight there. The belly button might have proved something. I don't know. But anyway, that's another story. The point is, everything is energy. Work yours progressively, constructively, and to the betterment of humanity, for the betterment of humanity and the evolution of this planet. And we automatically increase our light, and in increasing our light, we dispel darkness. And the darkness always gives way to the light. And if there's so much light on this planet that there's no room for darkness, we win. And that's what we're playing at here. That's the game. So remember, magic is real. Go find yourself a wand. Careful where you point it, but use it constructively. Shine your light in the darkest spaces. Shine your light in the darkest places and at the darkest faces. Right? Those faces you see that are evil, that you just know there's nothing, no light shining bright from there. It's subdued, if there's any at all. Gotta work your magic, folks. We can all work our magic. And when we do that, again, we win. Light always wins. And magic is real. So remember that. Have a magical Monday.